Afternoon, we have the Holiday Classic Varsity game number 1, Stryker versus Montpelier here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you. It is the 4-3 Stryker Panthers and the 6-1 Montpelier Locomotives here at the Bears Den, and always a nice holiday tournament, and happy holidays.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, since the old building when I was watching the games and then as AD and then watching my kids play. Been around this Holiday Classic for a long time. Great opportunity for kids.
It absolutely is, and we've got two good teams here, both BBC foes, the Stryker Panthers, Montpelier Locos. It is the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to tip-off. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. I had a chance to chat with Brian head coach Todd Groschi, actually Stryker head coach Connor Varner, and Montpelier Locomotives head coach Mike Bum. You're going to hear that after this timeout on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Coach Connor Roofer of the Stryker Lady Panthers. And Coach, first off, happy holidays.
Yeah, you too. Merry Christmas.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the Stryker Panthers team this year.
Yeah, I feel like we've been a team that's grown from first game to where we're at now. We don't have a lot of girls, 11 playable ones, but we haven't used that as an excuse, and they've been ready to come and practice or games or whatever it might be. There's been a lot of just different changes in roles from last year to this year and even game to game, so we've just been taking that on as, just kind of like a mental obstacle to get around. Is, you might not be getting as many breaks as what we used to be, or you might be playing a post one possession and a guard the next, or guarding a post and then guarding a guard. So it's just kind of something different that they're adjusting to from game to game or from last year to this year, but doing a great job of it so far.
How's the schedule been for you guys? Been kind of rough early going, or?
We've had some competitive games and some games that might have boosted our confidence a little bit. 4-3 currently, so at a pretty good spot, but still a lot of room to grow from now to the end of the season.
You're going to face Montpelier in game number 1 of the Holiday Classic. It's a team you're well familiar with. They're in your league.
Yeah.
And so when you look at them, what kind of things do you need to do against them to get a win?
Yeah, they have a few good basketball players there that they'll be able to shoot the ball. They want to drive and get into it. So just knowing where Uribes is, knowing where Bums is, they're two great players in our league and that we're familiar with, and just keeping the ball in front, not letting them get into that paint. But they also have other girls who can step up and make shots too. So just being defensively all around, knowing where their couple players are, but also being in help side, ready to slide over. Just keep. I don't know if it's the factor anymore, it's just kind of our reality, so we're used to it.
All right, Coach, we wish you the best of luck against Montpelier.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Connor Roofer here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. We're going to take this time out, come back with more after this.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Mike Bum of the Montpelier Locomotives. And Coach, having a good season so far.
Sure are. 6-1 right now, playing pretty well. And I really like this holiday tournament because, again, it's great competition that we get to see with 3 really good basketball teams. And then I think it gets us ready then for the ultimate goal for us, which is to win our conference title. And league play starts right after the first of the year. So it allows us to get the kids moving and gives us a reason to kind of come out and practice and keeps us kind of in game shape. And then again, it helps us focus on what we need to do in the second half of our season with our conference play.
You guys play a pretty small rotation, only 7 girls, and how has that been for you so far?
So far, so good. We don't have much depth. But yeah, we play 7 kids right now. It's worked out. We've got a couple kids that we dress as well, but don't get many minutes as of yet. But no, it's a concern as you go on into the season, and hopefully we stay healthy. I think we've done a pretty good job of keeping kids fresh, calling timeouts the appropriate time, giving kids a breather when they need to. But no, it's something that we certainly got to keep our eye on, especially if we get kids in foul trouble.
Absolutely. So in this holiday tournament, you're going to play Stryker first in that game.
Yeah.
It's a team you're well familiar with. They're in your league.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about them as what you see as you scout them.
Well, listen, let's be honest about it. Stryker has been the best BBC program the last 25 years. You know, you look back to all those teams they had in the early 2000s and mid 2000s. So consistently, if you add up all of the records, BBC-wise, that's been the best program. We've had a lot of success the last 5 years as well. This is a young Stryker basketball team, maybe a little bit different than what they've been in the past. You see a lot more zone out of them instead of, you know, the man-to-man and pressure kind of a defense that they've had. And I suspect that's because they've got a lot of youth out there. So it's a program that will struggle a little bit right now as far as wins and loss goes. But you know, with the youth that they have, that they're going to continually get better. I just hope it's not this week that they get better.
What's the focus that you're going to take against them?
It's going to be handling the zone, I think. A couple things. We got to pressure them defensively, and hopefully we get some turnovers and turn that into offensive points, playground it, if you will. I think we can do that. I think we've got some pretty fast, athletic guards that can pressure them a little bit. Hopefully we can do that. And then I think when we get into the half-court set, you know, we're going to have to attack the zone and simply make shots. And we've been a team, if there's something that's been kind of a concern for us, is we've been inconsistent shooting the ball. You'll see us one game where we're shooting lights out, and the next game I think we were something like 1 for 16 in our last basketball game. So you can't manage to find a way to win, but certainly got to shoot better, and you're going to have to make some outside shots against the zone against Stryker.
All right, Coach, congratulations thus far on the season. We look forward to seeing you play here on the Holiday Classic.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys' coverage, and they really take care of us over there at the Bryan Holiday Classic, and we're happy to be a part of it.
All right, Chris Malanga with Coach Mike Baum here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. We're going to take a timeout. Come back with more after this.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project.
we just want to say
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington School property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Teams to see each other.
Yeah, nice little scouting report before they get into the league schedule and face one another a couple of times. And there'll be a big change. Another thing I'm kind of interested to see is not having a chance to see Stryker yet. Every time we saw Stryker for the last 4 years here, there was a young lady running around, handling the ball, doing a lot of damage, and Sage Willis. And, you know, when you lose somebody that, I don't want to say dominated the ball in a negative way, but dominated the ball and the scoring, it just did everything for you on both ends of the floor. I'm interested to see how Coach Rufer's team looks right now. And then on the Montpelier side of things, off to a 6-1 start, a couple of girls averaging double figures, strong junior class. We've seen those kids since they were younger, so excited to see how they've come together and what they look like now as they get to be older in high school.
Yeah, absolutely. And these two teams, let's take a look at these two teams. Again, Montpelier coached by Mike Bum. They are averaging, let me pull up my screen here, averaging 44.9 points a game, allowing 34.4 points a game. And they're 6-1 on the season, as you mentioned, the only loss coming at our league foe, Delta.
Yeah, great start for the Locos. Coach Bum's done a great job with them. Like I said, strong junior class. If you look at their roster, they've got 3 sophomores on there, just 1 senior, and then the rest of the varsity crew is juniors. And out of their starters, I think 4 of their 5 are juniors. So he's got a team that he's been grooming them. Kelsey Bum and Jada Uribe have both been on the floor since they were freshmen. Still out there, still playing a ton of minutes, and they're looking at being really good the next couple of years, and hopefully, in their case, make a little bit of a tournament run.
Yeah, absolutely. And they do respect this team. I was at their practice the other day, at the end of their practice, and they basically said, you know what, it's going to be a tough task. Stryker always plays hard, and even though they might be down a little bit this year, that they still play hard. When you look at Coach Connor Varner in her 3rd year, Stryker averaging 37.4 points a game, allowing 40.3 points a game. They only have 11 girls in the Stryker program, which is why we saw the Hilltop JV game early on. They don't have enough to JV and to varsity, so no JV in the tournament. That's got to be tough.
Right, and that's tough in practice. That's tough as a program. Hopefully there's some better numbers at the junior high for Stryker, so that can get fixed. We've seen too much of that this year, the last couple of years, really, with numbers throughout programs. We've seen a couple of teams already this year that are really thin. So, it's just hard. It's hard to push kids in practice. It's hard to do all the things that you want to do when you got to be careful with your numbers. You're not playing 4 quarters of JV. At most, they're probably playing 2, so they're not getting all the development that they want to get. So, all hard things to deal with if you're Coach Roofer. So right now the emphasis has got to be on what can you get accomplished in your 4 varsity quarters, and then how can you improve between games.
All right, we are in the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to tip off. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. Going to take this time out, come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Welcome back here to Bryan High School on the Golden Bear Sports Network. It is the Holiday Classics presented by BSN Sports, and we're going to send it down to our starting lineup. Going to be done by Mr. Aaron Hughes, and we will also be getting our national anthem, and we'll get our keys to the game and other stuff inside the game. But right now we're going to send it down to our public address. There you go, starting lineups being brought to you by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrication. There you have it. Our starting lineups brought to you by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for all your mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111. Our game officials being brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center, serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Officials today, Zach Grosjean, Dave Gearshoots, and Ryan Heller. As we tip it away, it'll go to Montpelier. Quick shot for Montpelier, and that's a bucket by Mayor McGee.
Good start there for the Lady Locos against that 2-3 zone from Stryker. Nice hit by Mira McGee. She is the lone senior on the roster and in the lineup for Coach Bum's squad today.
Underneath to Freilich, she's double teamed. We'll pull it back out to Abby Oberlin. Oberlin will go to left side. Lose the basketball. And we'll get it back.
Good man-to-man defense by Montpelier. Everybody's tight, on-the-ball defense, good pressure.
We're going to say she traveled as went in to take the shot. So that'll be turnover number 1 for the Panthers. Locos Hilliard will inbound it. Aaliyah Hilliard bring it up.
Good aggressive man-to-man there by Montpelier. See Stryker sitting in the 2-3. They don't match up well with the size of Montpelier, so probably trying to take rebounding away.
They feed it underneath to Hopper, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound will come down to the Panthers. Oberlin will bring it up, working against Hilliard. Over to Freilich underneath. Now they get a shot off, and drawing the foul is Emma Falk, the 5'8" senior, went to put the shot up and drew the foul, which is going to be on 32, Madeline Hopper.
Well, Hopper did a good job on the other end. Good seal down there, got good position. Coach Bum was begging her to go up with it right away, and she kind of waited and help got there.
First free throw is good. Falk is a 65% free throw shooter.
And then Falk returned the favor to her down on this end. Good position. And then she did catch the ball and just go straight up and force the foul.
Perfect from the line. That ties things up at 2 apiece here early on. 6:45 remaining first quarter. Locos bring it up. Hilliard will look to drive. She'll give to Kelsey Bum. Now right side, now back to Bum, top of the key. Bum looks to drive, gives over to McGee. McGee underneath to Hopper. Hopper back out to McGee. Hilliard now, Hilliard drive. Lose the basketball, it is on the floor. 2 people jump, and it is a jump ball for Stryker.
Nice shot by Stryker, staying patient, good help. Staying tight on that back line. Right now, what Montpelier's going to look for is probably find some shooters. Uribes and Bum both come into this game with 12 threes each, so those are going to be the kids that are going to have to probably be able to knock down some shots and pull Stryker out of that zone.
Stryker has it with Freilich. Cross over to Clemens. Clemens looks to drive, puts up a shot at the elbow, extended, no good. Rebound comes down, it'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to the Locos. Both these teams split last year in the holiday tournament. Stryker beat Montpelier, and then Montpelier returned the favor in the regular season.
Yeah, remember 2 evenly matched teams last year. We're talking about Willis, a senior, playing against some youngsters from Montpelier.
3 ball does not go from McGee. Rebound will come down to the Panthers. Stryker moving it. They look to drive. This is Emma Falk looking to push. She'll give it over to Clemens. Now out to Oberlin, who will draw the contact. And it's going to be on the floor, though, so it'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, nice job there. Stryker being aggressive. Caught the ball at the top of the key. Good attack. Highland couldn't get there quite in time. Official got her for the bump on the way to the basket.
Clemens looks to inbound. She gets it to Oberlin. Oberlin feeds underneath to Falk. Falk turns, loses the basketball. Shot was blocked. Montpelier's coming the other way.
Another good post there by number 10 for the Lady Panthers. Nice job there by her.
Get the ball over to Bum on the left side. Bum will go top of the key to Hilliard. Now back underneath. Here's Uribe, puts it up. Let's see if it counts. I assume it's going to count.
Looks like he's going to count it.
Yep. The foul is going to be on number 10, Emma Falk. That'll be her first, team first. Couple of subs quickly. Zoe Uribe will come in, and Laya Mahan will come in, and Coach Bum only plays 7, basically, a 7-man rotation, and he's already got 2 early subs. First one is up and no good.
We'll see that later, too, with the Lady Bears. Not playing real deep, but Coach tries to get people in right away. I think he just wants everybody to get acclimated into the game early. Plus, he knows he's got legs are going to be on the floor for 4 quarters, so try to get him an early break where he can take it.
They feed underneath to Clemens. Clemens now at the foul line. She'll give over the left side to Allie Rufer. Rufer will give to Freilich. Freilich gives to Oberlin. They're trying to get into that paint. Montpelier's doing a good job of keeping him out. Abby Oberlin comes through, and they call that offensive.
Yeah, it looked like he called maybe a possible hook. Good job there by the Montpelier defense again. They're doing a good job of chesting up drives, squaring up to the penetration, not allowing anybody to get into the paint.
Yeah, that has been something Stryker's been trying to do every trip and just not able to.
A lot of dribble drive, same offense that we've seen in the past out of Stryker. They got a lot of guards on the floor, kids that can handle it. So you got to take advantage of what you have as a strength.
Mahan has it. She'll cross-court it over to Uribe. Jada Uribe. She spins, puts up a shot. Nope, she didn't put up the shot. It looked like she did. She's just raising the ball above the defender.
Yeah, good D there by Emma Falk. Stuck her on the baseline, left her there.
They feed underneath to McGee. It gets tipped out of bounds. Will stay right here. As they were looking for Zoe Uribe. And now Jada will inbound on the baseline. Getting into Bum. Top of the key. They move it around the key. McGee has it. McGee will go right side to Bum. Bum cross courts to Uribe, and it's just out of the reach. Uribe made a cut at the last second there, and Bum didn't see her do that and threw where she was, not where she was going.
A little miscommunication on the skip.
Nice spin move by Emma Falk. Shot is missed. Rebound will come down to Zoe Uribe. Bum's running.
Really nice strong spin move there. Just couldn't finish it off, but a good aggressive move by Falk.
McGee has it now. 3:30 remaining. 4-2 Montpelier. On the main stop scoreboard. Main stop's open when we need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday as McGee launches a 3. No good. Rebound will come down to Freilich. And I've been really impressed with Stryker's defensive rebounds early on.
Yeah, I think that's what they want. They want misses, limited to 1 shot, play that 2-3 zone, survive the outside shooting of Montpelier, and rebound misses.
Oberlin got too far down, had to give the outlet pass. We're going to get an out-of-bounds call. Lots of contact there with no whistle, and Kelsey Bum just basically dribbled it out of bounds.
Yes and no. I mean, she dribbled it, it'd be Stryker ball. I'm not sure what that was either. There was a whole lot of contact. She shot it, it went out of bounds, and we're just going to keep it here.
Tall inbound to Bum. She launches a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound comes down to Stryker. And again, the defensive rebounding of Stryker.
Yeah, as Coach Rufer, she has to be real happy right now early at limiting Montpelier to 1 shot a trip, winning on the boards.
Brethma will go in, take a shot, hit the deck. No good. 3 ball in the air is Clemens. Then the Stryker gets the rebound, and that bucket is up and good. And Coach Bum wants a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. Well, Coach Bum is tied on the scoreboard, but he wanted to discuss the things here early on.
Right, he can't be happy with rebounding early on. Stryker with the 4-2 advantage. You mentioned those defensive rebounds, though they just got an offensive rebound. Nice putback there off the missed 3. Really active inside right now. Freilich and Falk are doing a great job. A little undersized inside offensively and defensively, but they're doing a great job of battling the bigs from Montpelier, and they're winning the battle right now.
All right, Montpelier sitting at 6-1 on the season. Stryker 4-3. These two teams are BBC foes. They face each other in the regular season as well.
Yeah, you talked about that earlier. It's hard to hide a lot of secrets from teams that you see 2 to 3 times a winter. Then you probably play each other a couple times in some open gyms over the summer, and you're about 10 miles apart. Kids know each other by name. Not a whole lot of secrets when you get together with teams like this that are close.
Montpelier moving it cross court, skip pass over to Mahan. Puts up the shot, no good. Goes to get her own rebound. She does, gets it to Bum. Now Uribe has it. Jada will drive, give it to Zoe Uribe. 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound tipped around, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound. That might be on Mahan. It is.
Another good defensive rebound there. After the first wild shot by Mahan, she was able to get her own rebound off the glass and kick it out. Good open look at a 3 right there, but better defensive rebound.
4-4 with 2:06 remaining. Montpelier had a good lead. Stryker has since tied it up. Now the Stryker turns it over. Allie Rufer does it, and it'll go to Hilliard for Montpelier. Zoe Uribe has it now, top of the key. She'll give to her sister. Jada Uribe launches the 3, and that makes it 7-4 Montpelier.
That's what's going to have to happen. The skip passes in the last possession to move the defense were good, and that was a good hit off a transition from Montpelier. They've got to be able to hit some of those outside shots.
Stryker will bring it down. Goes out of bounds, and they're going to say there's off Montpelier.
Yeah, good recovery on the backside by Montpelier in the press. Freilich got it down deep, but then tried to kick it opposite block, but good rotation by Montpelier's defense to tip it out of bounds.
Nearly didn't get it in, but she finally found Freilich. Now they feed it underneath to Falk. Falk back out. Shot in the air is no good. That was Rufer. Rebound will go out of bounds off of the Panthers, so it'll be Montpelier basketball. Minute 25 remaining, 7-4 Montpelier here early on first quarter. Winner of this one heads to the championship game. Loser to the consolation game tomorrow. Mahan up, puts up a shot. Wow. She went through a lot of traffic there to put that one in.
Yeah, a lot of traffic, a couple interesting steps, launched it up there, and was able to get it off glass for a nice finish.
Another foul on the Locos, though. That's going to be on number 5, Aaliyah Hillard.
That's her second already. Trying to be aggressive at the top of that pressure right there, make something happen for the Locos.
Hillard sit down, Bum will check back in. Panthers have it. Montpelier kind of at a half-court defense. They just a little token pressure. Clemens goes, drives to the basket, shot up and good. Nice move by Clemens.
Nice floater going away from the basket a little bit. Athletic move there with a shot from the block.
Montpelier moving it around. Here's Mahan again. Nice move again. And they're going to actually get her on travel. Okay, too nice of a mood.
Yeah. She had been able to pick that back foot up. I think she was fine, but she took one and then shuffled with the next 2. She's been super aggressive since she came in the game. Touched it 3 times, attacked the basket every time she's had it in her hands.
Coach Bum disagrees, as coaches are tended to do and tend to do when the call goes against them.
And Coach Bum's disagreements are going to be about as nice as any disagreements you're going to see.
Foul is going to be on 32, Madeline Hopper. That's going to be 2 on her. So quickly, Mira McGee's going to come in. That's going to be a 5-team foul. So that means Stryker is shooting for the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, even more worrisome, you've got 2 of your starters with 2 fouls already here in the first quarter.
First one for Taylor Rethmel is good. She's a 46% free throw shooter. Next one is good as well. So Stryker's had a pretty decent time at the foul line tonight.
Been there twice, 4 for 4, keeping themselves in the ball game that way. Just a 1-point game here in the last 30 seconds.
Bum will give over to McGee, who launches one, no good, just inside the 3-point arc. Double team on the defense, able to get past it. Moving it down quickly. Clemens. Foul line extended, no good. Rebound comes down, will go out of bounds and off of Stryker. 8.9 to go here, first quarter.
Plenty of time to get a good shot here if you're Montpelier and Stryker. The last thing you want to do is foul a shooter. Just make it hard, stay in front. Don't give him a wide open look. Stop penetration.
Montpelier moving it around. shot is missed by Layla Mahan. And at the end of the first quarter of play, the main stop scoreboard shows 9-8 in favor of Montpelier. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory since 1922. We've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you. It is the Holiday Classic, and it is Montpelier and Stryker, and so far it's been a good one. Montpelier leads 9-8 at the end of the first quarter as we head into the second.
Really, not a terrible job by either team. This is tough. The one thing we didn't mention with the Holiday Classic, you've been off school, there's no school, everything's out of whack with your schedule. You're playing in the middle of the day. This is a lot of things you're not used to.
Yeah, absolutely. Stryker missed a shot on the way down there while we were chatting, and now they steal it away. Going Clemens puts up a shot and is fouled. That's going to be on number 11, Layla Mahan. Layla Mahan has 2 now.
3 now. 3 players with 2 fouls for Coach Bum's squad.
And remember, he usually plays a 7-person rotation. That puts Aubrey Clemens to the line.
May make things a little more interesting as far as the rotation is concerned.
First one up and good. Second one, no good. Rebound comes down to Bum. She's running. Almost got her pocket picked. Mahan launches a 2-pointer. It's good. She's got a good shot.
She's got a quick shot.
Yes, she does.
She's not bashful. She's probably got 4 or 5 attempts already there, and she's got a couple of buckets to show for it. She's been aggressive on the offensive end.
Oberlin in the corner. She finally dribbles to the foul line, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound knocked. It'll go out of bounds off of the Panthers and stay with the Locos. 7:08 remaining. Second quarter main stop scoreboard shows 11-9. Bum will bring it up.
Bit of a trapping 1-2-2 here. Look out of the Panthers now.
Ooh. Man loses the shot, loses it. We're going to get a jump ball. Didn't have it enough time. Coach Bum was looking for the shot. I don't know if Mahan just got her feet tangled up or what happened there.
She might have tripped over one of the defenders as she tried to attack. That's been her MO so far, catch the ball and attack. She's been aggressive, probably the most aggressive offensive player so far for the Locos.
Here she chucks up a 3. It's no good. Rebound tipped around and comes down to Emma Falk. Now bringing up will be Rethmo. Rethmo, nice little spin move, goes left over to Oberlin. Oberlin will give to Clemens. Now back to Clemens. Clemens shot with the right hand is no good. Rebound comes down. Falk misses the shot. Now some contact. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball, and that'll stay right here with the Lady Panthers.
Nice Aaliyah Hiller action there between Oberlin and Clemens. Kind of a give and go action there, and Clemens got a good look in the paint, just couldn't get it to drop. But not bad offensive action there for the Panthers.
Absolutely. I feel like Coach Varner's got to be pretty happy with where her team sits right now. 3 ball, and that's good, especially now as Aubrey Oberlin hits a 3.
Good ball movement there by Stryker. Make that next pass, find the open shooter.
Uribe's on the other end misses a shot, and that 3 actually gave Stryker the 12-11 lead. As they come down with it, Freilich, nice dribble around Uribe's, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound will come down to McGee. What a move there.
Yeah, nice shot fake. Solid fundamental move. Got Uribe's in the air. Just not able to finish.
Bum will launch a 3 for Montpelier. Buries it. Makes it 14-12. So Bum stepping up big. And we're going to get a timeout, a 30-second timeout for Coach Varner. And we're just going to keep this one right here and chat a little bit more about this. And what do you got so far? Stryker not going away.
No, and they're not going to. They're always scrappy. They're playing hard. Like you said, they want to send a little message for that league matchup that's down the road. Been impressed with them rebounding on that, even being undersized. They're battling, they're scrappy, everything you expect out of them. And that was a big hit there for Kelsey Bum. That's her first points of the night, second leading scorer for the squad, coming in averaging 12 points a game. And that was her first made shot. I think it might even been her first attempted shot of the game. So Coach Bum's going to be looking for Kelsey to get a little bit more involved defensively here while they struggle early to get some points.
Yeah, she's shooting 12.4 a game, but only shooting 39%. So lots of shots she takes to get those 12.
40% would have her a millionaire in the WNBA or the NBA.
That's true.
Not a terrible percentage if you're talking all of her field goals.
Nice move there. Shot is missed by Freilich. She got the ball knocked away, able to get it back. Now they're coming their way. Oh, a high dribble there for Hilliard, able to pull it down.
Like this is what the timeout was for Stryker. Coaches weren't happy about not getting to the shooter the last time down the floor. That's why they went to the 1-2-2.
Uribe misses the shot. That is Jada Uribe.
Stryker continues the defensive rebound really well. One shot and done about every possession.
Really, there's only been about 2 shots that I think they've had rebounds. Just the one, Mahan got her own rebound and put it up, and maybe one other one. But you're right. Defensively, Stryker's been doing a great job on the rebounding.
You got to be really happy. And that's what they're in the zone for. Now they extended that 1-2-2 to find shooters.
Underneath, lots of contact, no foul. I could hear it over here with headphones on, but Freilich got hammered. And that time we're going to get a traveling violation on Jada Uribe. A little sloppy last 2 possessions.
Yeah, good call by the official there. You can see kind of dragging that foot, got the extra step in. Nice job by Stryker taking away the lane to the basket.
Freilich will give over to Rufer. Now back to Freilich. Freilich drives, nice move, puts up a shot, no good. Tried to get her own rebound, and Montpelier stole it right away. Here comes Kelsey Bum, fires it down to Hilliard. Back to Bum, top of the key. Now cross court over to Uribe's left wing. Uribe looks to dribble in, nearly stolen away. It's going to result in a jump ball, which will stay right here with Montpelier, but active hands by Stryker on the defensive end.
Yeah, Uribe's had a little bit of a lane to the basket, but the wing collapsed in a hurry and took away penetration. They did a nice job tying her up. About took the ball away.
Hilliard looks to inbound. Big cross court to Hilliard. She looks to drive. She's at the foul line. Bounce pass over to Uribe. Uribe over to Hopper. Hopper looks to drive. Runs into a couple Stryker Panthers and loses the basketball. And Abby Oberlin will bring it down for the Panthers.
Literally bring it to
Oh, nice move. Another traveling move. I was thinking the nice ones there. I must be used to college where they let that go.
Yeah, that was a close one. Maybe drug that back foot a little bit before she got the ball on the floor. But yeah, the double team down here by Stryker that last possession was excellent. Hopper didn't see it coming. Able to turn the ball over. That's 6 turnovers already for the Locos early in this game.
Hilliard to bring it in, give it to Uribe. Uribe's foul line out to Bum. Bum working against the defender. Now over to Hilliard. Now over to Uribe. That's Zoe Uribe, who they gave that free, right?
That was a 3.
Nice move there by Uribe. Clemens with the basketball the other way for the Panthers. Gives over to Oberlin. Now right back to her. She'll go baseline. Shot is blocked. Lots of contact, and we're going to get a foul. And let's see, we got a Stryker player down. They're going to call that on Montpelier's Hilliard.
Picking up her 3rd foul. That's a big foul right there. And it's a hustle play. Just going after the loose ball. A little bit of a 50-50, but the Stryker player beat her to it. So the right call. Just a tough break for the Montpelier player there.
Yep. So Panthers will inbound. They give it underneath. Freilich was pretty far under the basket, just didn't able to take a shot. 3 ball is no good by Light. Stolen away though. Bounce pass. Cross court. Light has it again. Light looks to download to pass.
Nice shot by Stryker there. They got that rebound and not just forcing up a shot. They're able to get the ball and run some offense off of it. That's good.
Bumble knocked that one out of bounds. I've been real impressed with this Stryker squad right now.
Yeah, really playing hard. Getting a lot out of everybody that's on the floor. Good
three ball.
Right there. That was a great pass.
Shot is missed by Lipe. And we're going to get a foul on Lipe on the rebound. And a Folk will check back in. Folk, the leading scorer for the Panthers. 17-12, the main stop scoreboard in favor of Montpelier with 2:40 remaining second quarter. Uribe with the basketball. We'll give over to McGee. Back to Uribe. Mahan. Now back to Bum. This defense has really been confusing Montpelier.
That's right. Well, Stryker went to a man now just to change things up a little bit, and that was giving him some fits.
We're going to get a foul, and Mahan will head to the line. Foul will be on number 12, Aubrey Clemens. That'll be her first, team second of the quarter. Mahan is a 50% free throw shooter, averaging 2.7 points a game. First one.
Gets this, she's already doubled her average. She's been really aggressive offensively. A little bit of the cardinal sin there, fouling the jump shooter. She about fouled a three-point shooter. Trying to challenge that just right through Mahan.
Free throws brought to you by Welling Construction. That one is up and good.
First trip, or second trip to the line. First makes for Montpelier. They've done everything they need to do. It hasn't been pretty for them. I don't think Coach Bum would draw it up like this, but they've got a 7-point lead, and they're answering the scrappiness and the effort of Stryker right now.
They are, particularly when Stryker tries to go into the paint. They're doing a great job of protecting that paint. They're forcing Stryker to shoot on the outside.
Taking all, yeah, you're right, taking all that penetration away, making every offensive possession really difficult for the Panthers. Coach Bum wanted the ball into J.D. Uribe. She had a mismatch on the block.
Uribe has it now. Cross court to her sister Zoe. Cross court over to Mahan. Mahan goes baseline, puts up a scoop shot, and it's a fall somehow. Oh, hopefully we have that on replay. We do. Look at this shot. Here she comes, baseline, puts up a weird scoop shot that goes in and draws the contact.
Folk was surprised as everybody else.
That's right.
It's a legit foul. She just couldn't believe she got it off and got it in. Mahan's having herself a good half right here, especially, you said, coming in and averaging under 3 a game.
And the three-point play is good. Now it's a quick 10-point lead for Montpelier.
Already at 9 points.
Stryker brings it down the other way, and Montpelier again playing just pressure defense. Nice little shot by Abby Oberlin. I don't think she was thinking about taking that, and then she noticed there was nobody in front of her.
Yeah, Montpelier started to overplay the passing lanes and left her all by herself.
Bum with the basketball. Minute 11 remaining. She loses it. It's around. Stryker picks it up. Folk will bring it up. Folk stops. Foul line. Dishes left side. Shot is in the air. Oberlin for 2.
Nice find in there in transition right there. A little 3-on-2 fast break action. Everybody works on it every day in practice. And a good find. Oberlin with a nice jump shot to finish. Four straight for her. Keeping the Panthers in the game.
Absolutely. Uribe with it. Zoe gives to Kelsey Bum. Bum will feed underneath to McGee. McGee puts up the shot. Gets the contact. Will draw the foul.
Great seal. Great seal, great entry.
That'll be second one for Oberlin. That puts Mira McGee at the line. Mira McGee, a 44% foul shooter. Free throws brought to you by Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. McGee misses shot number 1.
Got exactly what they wanted that time, but they were looking forward last possession to Uribe's. This time it was McGee posting up a good seal and great entry by Bum.
That one's good, makes it 23-16 now. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. And we've got a out of bounds.
Stryker trying to do the same thing down here. Just not able. Freilich couldn't hold the seal long enough there against Uribe. Is able to come around and poke that away.
23-16, long inbounds pass. Falk will give in to Creighton. Knocked away, saved by Freilich. Freilich will dribble around now. Lose the basketball, Bum with the steal. Still has it, Stryker. And 8 seconds, and now we're gonna get a foul. And Coach Bum thinks that's a bailout foul, and that'll be a number 10, Zoe Uribes. That'll be her first, team third.
If nothing else, that at least settles it down. That was getting a little bit frantic. I think Stryker had about 4 or 5 chances to turn the ball over that possession and made it. Now they've got 7.5 seconds here to try to get themselves the best shot they can.
Light ball inbounds. Knocked away by Lolo.
Nice rebound there. And then a good takeaway by Kelsey Bum in the paint to preserve that 7-point lead for the Locos.
There we go. So 23-16 at the half. And boy, a good game overall between both Montpelier and Stryker. Some good stuff right there.
Good effort, great scrappiness there by both teams. They're really getting after it on the defensive end. There isn't an easy trip or an easy look on either end right now. But we talked about that. There's two teams that know each other really well. You know who's both teams' best players are, and I think probably the X factor at this point, and for both teams, has been Lila Mahan coming in, averaging 3 points a game, 2.7, whatever you said, and 9 points here at the half. She's been the difference because it's been a little bit of a sleepy start for the rest of the Montpelier crew offensively. So she's been the difference to help them build this 7-point lead at the half.
And early on, the Stryker defensive rebounding really kept them in the game. And right now, we sit at 23-16 on the main stop scoreboard. Main stops open when you need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Hey, that's today.
Perfect timing.
There we go. Gonna take this time out. We'll come back with more, including some halftime stats after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Network, halftime here. The Locomotives of Montpelier lead the Stryker Panthers by a score of 23-16. And let's give some individual stats if you've got them here.
Yeah,
we'll have our team stats coming up shortly, but let's get our individual stats.
Yeah, right now I just mentioned it there before we went to the break. The leading scorer on Montpelier side of the game high score at this point from the Lady Locos is Lila Mahan. The junior's got 9 points. She's been really good, 3 of 3 at the free throw line and 3 other field goals. Been really aggressive, really confident on the offensive end. And then support-wise, Kelsey Bum, the junior, coming in averaging 12. She's got 3 on 1 made three-pointer. Zoe Uribes, the sophomore coming off the bench, she's knocked down a 3 for the Locos. Then Mira McGee has 3 points for the Locos also on a standard 2-point and a free throw. JD Uribes has a 2 and a 3 for 5 points also. She's averaging 13 a game. So a little bit of a low scoring output from where Coach Bum might have expected it, but Mahan's been really good.
She really has.
And then on the Stryker side of things, starting lineup wise, Grace Froelich has 2. Abby Oberlin's got 7, all of those in the second quarter, including a 3. Emma Falks got 2 with 2 free throws, and Aubrey Clemens is 1 of 2 for a point at the free throw line. And then off the bench, senior Taylor Rethmel, she's got 2 free throws for a couple of points for their total of 16 right now at the half.
All right, let's take a look at our halftime stats for both teams as we pop them up here. And right now, this is how they look. Stryker is shooting 6 of 23 from the field. They are 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line. That's both teams doing really well at the line. 5 turnovers and 2 bench points. Meanwhile, Montpelier shooting 7 of 20 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 4 of 5 from free throws, 8 turnovers for Montpelier and 12 bench points. And really early on, the defensive rebounds and the free throws kept Stryker in this one.
Yeah, those were both huge factors. Montpelier's coming down, getting 1 shot, limited to 1 shot. Stryker getting defensive rebounds. So even if they weren't scoring real well, they were limiting chances for Montpelier, who didn't shoot it well early. You know, they were just 4 of 13 in the first quarter, and that was kind of keeping Stryker in things a little bit. That 9-8 ball game at the end of 1. Montpelier shot it better in the second, made 2 of their 3 threes they made in the second quarter, scored 14 points, able to stretch things out just a little bit more. But I think Stryker, the Panthers have to be really happy with where they're sitting right now with how they played that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Stryker's got to be really happy. And, you know, 9-8 at the first quarter, that was real close, you know what I mean? Montpelier just a little bit better shooting-wise, but I think Montpelier switched things up defensively on the other end and really made it tough for Stryker to get anywhere near the key.
Both teams threw some wrinkles at each other. You know, Montpelier was in that good aggressive man early, then they showed a little bit of a zone wrinkle at the end of the half. Stryker came out in a 2-3, then they went to a 1-2-2, and then they played some man-to-man at the end. So, you know, like I said, you got 2 teams and 2 coaches that know each other really well. They know their girls, they know the other players. The scouting reports have probably just been, you don't do anything other than change the names and dust off the old one from the last couple of years when the coaches are the same and they know each other so well. So, you know, you're going to expect defense to be a little bit of a factor when you know what to take away. So will someone on Stryker's side be able to step up like Lila Mahan has off the bench for Montpelier and be an X factor for the Lady Panthers to kind of spur some offense for them and help get them back in this game in the third quarter?
All right, well, we're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll recap the first game of the day and let you know what's coming up as we're doing all 8 games of the BSN Sports Holiday Classic. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
To the Brian Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project.
We just want to say
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Brian Bill!
Back out on the BSN Holiday Classic here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you in game number 1 of the Varsity. It is Montpelier 23, Stryker 16. I want to thank our sponsors bringing the game. They include Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe, the Bryan Parks and Rec, Fackler Monument, Newcomer, Shaver, Spangler, and Brininger, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, and Starks Plumbing and Heating. Got a couple of scores for you from around the region. Liberty Center, our league foe, defeated New London 51-30. I believe that's the tournament over at Cedar Point. It's at that Sports Force tournament over in Sandusky.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right. That's where they're at.
tonight we've got some games. Woodland and Wayne Trace are doing battle tonight. Archbold is hosting Kalida tonight in Lady basketball. Last night, Napoleon defeated Wauseon 40-35. Yesterday, Patrick Henry pounded Holgate 55-28. Those were in the Those were in the Holiday Classic over in Napoleon.
The Northwest Signal
Classic. And then the early game today, it was Montpelier 24, Hilltop 18 in the JV game. If you're wondering why I said Hilltop and not Stryker, as we talked about it in the beginning of the telecast, the Stryker Panthers only have 11 girls in the program, and so no JV.
Yeah. Feel their pain. We were there last year. We were at a point a couple of times with injuries. We were down in the low teens. We were at 16 total in the program. We played a couple of JV games where we only played a half, so we know what that feels like. And I've talked to a lot of people in the area, just that are basketball people, and it's a shame that we can't get more kids out. There's still plenty of kids out there. There's plenty of available bodies. It's, you would hope that it's not something that basketball has become something that's too difficult for kids to want to do, because it's something that they can pick up now, they can do it forever, and you get an opportunity. With, look at these two head coaches, look at the two you're going to be in the next. An opportunity for 4 years to be around a guy like Mike Bum or like Coach Roofer over here or Coach Zedike at Fairview, and we know what kind of person Coach Grostein is. When kids take those opportunities away from themselves to be around people like that, be around teammates and that culture, and it's only hurting them. So I would love to see more kids get involved. There are plenty of opportunities for kids to participate. I hound our kids in the middle school all the time about participating and being around good people and finding things to do. Plenty of hours in the day.
And Connor Roofer was Connor Varner, who started at Stryker for 4 years. A really good
keep calling her that, but I'm not going to call her Varner because I don't want Ned to come get me. We're going to leave that go here. I'm going to let him come after you and not me.
So Stryker has it to start the half. Nice step away three is no good. That was number 12, Aubrey Clemens, and we're going to get they called a foul on the rebound.
They called a reach trying to tie her up.
That was on, that's on Mira McGee. That'll be her first foul.
Well, fortunately for Coach Bum, that was just her first. And they called it shooting.
And that one is no good. Yeah, I don't know how that was either.
So I probably was not looking close enough. I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. It looked like in the tie-up. That one is no good either. So ice cold right there for Stryker.
Well, missing two off of that, I can hear a young man in my head saying the ball don't lie when he was 2 free throws off of that. We're all confused. We're just going to reset. No harm, no foul.
That's right. Well, there was a foul.
But there was a foul. Thank goodness.
Out of bounds. It'll stay right here with the Locos. We talked about Sage Willis being the star of Stryker last year, who is not on the team now. She graduated last year. As Uribe's launches a three and buries it.
It seems to me like she could be a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
JD Uribe was kind of letting the game come to her. We haven't seen her enough to know her style, but she's knocked down a couple of threes that haven't hit any rim. She's been, she good starts to drives that she's not finishing off. I think she could be, say aggressive, selfish, whatever you want to call it, but she could look to be a little more aggressive offensively.
Another scoop shot by Abby Oberlin. As I was saying, for that shot, Sage Willis is in the crowd tonight watching the Stryker Panthers. So nice.
That's the nice thing about this tournament is you see a lot of alumni and you see kids coming back while they're home over break to watch their former teammates or where they played ball.
And Uribe misses that one. And yeah, during the halftime of the Bryan game, whatever game Bryan is in, they will be honoring a bunch of alumni. So looking forward to seeing that. I saw the list. There's a lot of familiar faces coming back. We're going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay right here. I thought that was going to be another foul the way that everybody reacted.
You're just letting the bodies go. Yeah, I think it's a white ball.
Main stop scoreboard shows 26-16 in favor of Montpelier. One thing is certain, both games tomorrow will feature a team with blue. So
got that,
there you go.
Got that set for us right now.
That's right. Again, nice shot by Mira McGee, and they're not shy taking these.
No, they're getting some quick shots up.
Yes, they are.
Same way the first half started for the Locos. A nice jump shot by Mira McGee.
Panthers nearly turned the ball over. Nice save by Oberlin. They try to drive, and now we're going to get a jump ball as Madeline Hopper just came in and took it away.
Yeah, that was a good double. Same thing that happened to her, about the same spot of the floor early when she turned it over when she got doubled by the Panthers. She came and collapsed on the ball that time and forced a tie-up.
Stryker gets the inbound. Clemens looks to go baseline. Now she goes around the two Stryker defenders, goes to Freilich underneath. Freilich misses a shot. No contact, and then there's going to be contact on the rebound.
Good pass. Really good pass there by...
oh, they're not going to whistle a foul. They're just going to say jump ball? I don't know what they signaled there.
Nice pass by Clemens. I didn't think she was going to be able to get that in there. Freilich then should have stayed on the right side of the hoop. She dribbled to the defense and got her shot blocked.
Bum will bring it up. Coach Bum is telling her to move it quickly. They get underneath. Shot is missed by Hilliard. She was too far under the basket.
Nice job breaking that pressure there by Kelsey Bum.
Nice move. Shot is missed though by Rufer. As Montpelier brings it the other way. Shot is missed. Now they give it to Hopper. Hopper looks to drive them back out to Bum. Underneath. Uribe makes a turn, gets some contact, will head to the line to shoot two. And that is going to be on number 3, Abby Oberlin. That'll be her third team foul. So Laura Leip's going to check in here after the first foul shot. Uribe, excuse me, is a 68% free throw shooter coming into this one.
Yeah, 3 fouls now on Oberlin, just the first of the half on Stryker, but that's a big foul there for the Panthers. I think she's going to... Now they're going to let her ride, let her stay out there, subbing out a couple other players.
Oh, interesting. Got to be very careful not to get that next foul. Another one coming from Uribe. That's up and good. It's 30-16. Montpelier's opened up a big lead here. 13 from Uribe.
Yeah, a little 7-0 run here to start the third quarter by Montpelier. And Uribe's being more aggressive. Shot the 3, has taken a couple of other shots, looked for the ball in the paint. Trying to assert herself a little bit more for the Locos.
3 ball, no good. Montpelier brings it up quickly. Bum just threading the defense, and then she finds McGee. Whoa!
Really nice job by Kelsey Bum, keeping her eye up with her dribble right there. Found McGee on the backside. 9-0 run now for the Locos.
She just laced herself through there, threaded herself. Nice in feed. Nice bounce pass. Shot is up and good. That is Aubrey Clemens. Nice one from Falk right there.
Yeah, nice find right there from Falk. Couple of nice passes there for both sides. Moving the ball in the paint, block to block.
And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Bum. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, but we're going to take it with them. 32-18 Montpelier leads here. Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 4:21 remaining. Third quarter, Montpelier has gone on a 11-0 run now.
Making me do a lot of math in a short time here. 9 to half.
9-2. Locos have it. They lead 32-18 here on the main stop scoreboard. McGee with it to Hilliard. Now Bum looks to drive. Nice spin move, and we're gonna get a foul on number 11, Reese Creighton. I don't know, looked like good defense to me.
And maybe a little bit of a bump there.
I don't know.
The Panther faithful will like a 5-second call there. They were hoping for a fast count. Nice all-on-the-ball defense. Stryker's going to some man-to-man here to maybe try to push the tempo a little. They know they're behind. They got to make some things happen, down 12.
Uribe's had a long inbound to Bum, who then launched it back to Uribe's, and then the shot missed. Rebound comes the other way. Oberlin for Stryker. Underneath. Shot is blocked. Nice job there by Jada Uribe. Tell you what, she is a force down there, isn't she?
She's been really good defensively. There's trouble for Stryker just trying to match up with Uribe's inside.
McGee shoots over 3 Stryker Panthers. It doesn't go in. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay right here. Uribe will inbound on the baseline.
Yeah, Oberlin's going out right there. She did a nice job playing a few extra minutes with those 3 fouls.
Agreed. Underneath, they try to find Uribe. She nearly missed it. Now she gives over. Hilliard will drive. Hilliard puts up a nice shot and good. First points of the night for Aaliyah Hilliard.
Good decision there by the lefty. Comfortable side of the floor. The help defense was slow to step in and take that away. Good attack with no help side on the back.
Underneath, nice move there. Shot is missed. That was number 23, Rathmel, who had a nice move at the basket. Hilliard goes the other way, puts up a shot. Gives to Uribe on the rebound, who puts it up and in. That's Zoe Uribe, the sophomore.
See, Montpelier's just gotten way more aggressive offensively here, and they're getting rewarded for it as well.
And they've gotten way more aggressive defensively, too. Uribe will bring it up. Gives it over to Hilliard. Hilliard looks to drive. Nice move around, too short under the basket. Again, get buried underneath that basket. It's going to be in your way.
Just a step too far. You're going to have trouble shooting through that thing.
Reese Creighton will get a nice backdoor cut and put up the shot. Makes it 36-20. The other way, bounce pass to Uribe. Top of the key, Bum. Bum looks to drive. Bum had somebody hanging on her the whole way. It might be, it is number 11, Reese Creighton. That'll be 2 on her, 2 quick ones actually. Tons of subs coming in.
Yeah,
Bum will get a chance to sit, as will McGee.
Partial for Stryker, bringing some fresh bodies in. Two minutes left in the third, down 16 now. Stryker's got to find a way to get a couple stops and try to get this back to single chance in the fourth.
Uribe with the basketball. She'll give over to her sister, Zoe. Zoe looks to drive, then back out to Hilliard. Hilliard underneath Hopper. Hopper misses the shot, but there's going to be a foul before the shot. And that'll be on to Grace Freilich. That'll be her first.
That's a good quick move by Hopper. Caught it down low, had good position in the post. And Freilich just kind of got caught. Spin to the baseline, ripped back through, and she was caught trying to anticipate. She's got her sealed again. Good strong post again.
Hopper misses the shot. Lots of contact down there. Good defense though by Stryker.
Tried to go through her instead of going up and around.
Yep.
Trying to draw a foul.
High-low buries the 3. Abby Oberlin. Little high-low action there.
Yeah, nice inside out and a nice hit by Oberlin. Her second 3 of the night.
Uribe is able to get through the defense. Zoe Uribe now is buried down low, and she's going to travel with the basketball. Another turnover for Stryker, or for Montpelier. That'll be, is that their first of the half?
Yeah, first of the half. Just didn't catch it clean. If she'd have caught it clean, she'd have went up, and then she kind of, I think, just lost track of her pivot foot there. We've all done it.
Stryker has it. They'll feed underneath. Uribe just knocks it away. She's like, nope, not here.
No, yeah. They're playing with her little brother. Just poked it right away.
Underneath to Hopper, who puts up a nice shot. Mahan to Hopper.
Nice cut and nice find right there. Good job by Hopper flashing to the basket. Kind of last person down in the break.
38-23. Montpelier leads Stryker here. Waning moments of the third quarter. Underneath, Stryker gets it to Freilich, then baseline to Creighton. Now back to Freilich. Freilich will give back and then right back to her. Now shot up and rattles good by Reese Creighton.
4 points for her this quarter coming in off the bench to be helpful for the Panthers.
17 to play. Nice move there by Mahan, misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Stryker. They don't have very much time. Three ball in the air and buries it. Nice bank in on Allie Roofer. That makes it a 10-point ball game at the end of the third quarter. 38-28, gonna take this time out. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause.
To the school board and administration.
And everyone who played a role in this project.
We just want to say,
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Brian Bill!
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Start of the fourth quarter here on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 38-28. Montpelier leads Stryker here in game number 1 for the varsity of the BSN Holiday Classic. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you, and looking forward to the second one. I like how they stagger it here, JV varsity, JV varsity. That gives us a break today. Now tomorrow, we got to do back-to-back.
Back-to-back games tomorrow. Yeah, it probably helps all the schools too, instead of sitting and waiting. Your time watching games gives you an opportunity to play back-to-back and get home. Better opportunity for a walkthrough today at a structured time when you've got everybody.
Ball was kicked off of a loco. Stryker will retain possession on their baseline. Oberlin with it, feeds it underneath. Now back out to Folk. Folk launches a bucket, no good. Rebound comes down, shot up is no good. That's Creighton. And it's on the floor, and we're finally going to get a jump ball, which will stay right here. Oh, never mind, it won't. They forgot to switch it at the quarter.
As the Blue just had it to start. Stryker's going to try to go to some full court pressure. They got it to 10. I said if they could get it to single digits, well, they got it to 10 with a couple of big hits, especially the 3 at the buzzer there. We'll see what they can do here the first couple minutes of the fourth.
Uribe just likes to run right through the key, and somebody's going to smack her on the way through. Fearless. That'll be on Abby Oberlin. That'll be 4 on her, and that'll put Uribe to the line.
Well, she should be fearless. I mean, she is the biggest player on the floor, biggest, strongest player on the floor. She should want to take the ball to the hoop and be aggressive. And like I said, she's been way more assertive here now in the second half than what we saw in the first.
That one is up and good, so the lead extended back out as she went 2 for 2 on the Welling Construction free throws. Clemens will bring the basketball up, kind of wait at half court for some help. Lose the basketball, get it right back on the right wing. Now she'll go baseline. Dish back out to Falk on the right wing. Falk will give to Creighton at the top of the key. She'll look to drive. Underneath, Freilich, double teamed. Freilich loses the basketball. Shot is missed, and Montpelier Stryker fans wanted a foul.
And Uribe's got a piece of that attempted 3 there. She's had a bunch of blocks tonight, been really active defensively.
Montpelier content to just move the basketball around, wasting time.
Yeah, every possession they'll be happy to eat 30, 40 seconds before they get a shot, and that's the goal will be to play this open offense, find a cutter that's open, get Stryker overplaying, give himself an easy angle.
Now they go baseline, and just a blown
no help side right there.
And it's going to be a full timeout as Coach Connor Rufer wants to talk about this one. And they played really good defense. And then all of a sudden, as you can see on the replay, all of a sudden it was Abby Oberlin. No, that was Allie Rufer that just kind of lost her man, and she went right behind her. So
that's what Hilliard's wanted to do tonight. She's want to be able to attack with that left hand. She's gone to the basket a few times, really aggressive, and she's got a great first step.
Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. Coming up after this one for your listing pleasure, it's the JV version of Bryan and Fairview. Don Malanga and Landon Bassett will have the call of that one as you and I get to take a break, and I need to have some fluids, get some fluids in me. I can feel my scratchy throat starting already.
Probably enjoy the hospitality room too. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't want Ken and TK to be, make all that food and nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So we will have that one coming, and then after that game, it's the varsity version, Bryan and Fairview, and we're going to have that one for you as well. Bryan and I will be back for that one, and that's a replay of last year's championship game.
Yeah, a really good ball game against that. Fairview had that great senior class last year with Coach Zedike's daughter, Carrie, a couple other really good players, but they've got one of the best players in the area this year, and Kelly Kreitz averaging almost 18 a game, so Coach Groshing thinks that's the best player they've seen to date, so I know they're excited for the challenge.
Stryker trying to cut into this lead. It's 42-28, but Montpelier's defense has gotten relentless. Whereas they had looks earlier, they have not had many looks right now. Shot is missed by Emma Folk. Rebound comes down to the Locos.
And that's a win there for Montpelier. Stay behind, make them shoot over the top. No easy penetration to the basket, and then rebound misses. Get away with every possession down there. No fouls. Keep the game moving. Don't give them anything easy.
Rebase misses the shot on a nice cutter from Bum. Stryker will bring it up. Clemens has it. Clemens waits for Uribe's to go by. Now they feed it underneath, shot up and no good for Folk. Rebound comes down to Helier, and they'll run it out. Coach Bum's like, just run it. And they nearly turn it over. She was looking for McGee. McGee had no idea the ball was coming. Going to the hole is Kelsey Bum, who draws the contact, makes the bucket. And number 11, Reese Creighton, will pick up foul number 3.
Good strong move there by Bum going through contact. Able to pick up that loose ball, fortunately for the Locos there, and make something good out of it.
Another Welling Construction free throw for Bum, makes it 45-28 with 5:07 remaining, fourth quarter.
Just her second field goal of the night, 6 points for her with a 3 and a she's done everything else. Defensively, she's been great. Run the offense, couple of good assists.
Shot is blocked again. And now we're going to get a hold on Stryker. Aubrey Clemens will pick up the foul.
A little bit of frustration, I think, here for Stryker right now. Not able to get a lot of clean shots off against the bigger Montpelier defenders. A lot of redirected, adjusted, or just plain block shots tonight.
Stryker wants to call a timeout. We're going to take it with them with more 45-28. Montpelier leads. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 45-28. Montpelier leads this one, and if Montpelier hangs on to win, they will go to the championship game tomorrow and face the winner of Bryan Fairview.
Yeah, so. and that's good for, that'll be a great challenge for Coach Bum's crew. That's why he comes to this. He wants to get this win. He wants to see something, a lot like the Lady Bears last weekend at the QP Classic when he had a chance to play Notre Dame, did not play well at all, and then played one of their best games of the year against Bath in the next game to get the win in the consolation.
Sloppy basketball going on now. We got a jump ball, and Stryker able to come out of that timeout and tie him up.
Yeah, a little full court pressure right there. Montpelier just not a very good job of taking care of the basketball on the inbounds. Just their second turnover of the half. After 8 in the first half, that's just 2 now in the second.
Stryker looking inbound, and they get the 5-second call. Both officials whistled it, so another turnover for Stryker.
Turn it right back over. Great great man-to-man defense. Bum was chasing around that possession. Nice job by the Locos.
They'll bring it up. Here's Hilliard. Gets it down to McGee. Now to Bum, top of the key. She'll drive through. No look pass. Shot is missed by Mahan. Rebound comes down, and McGee gets it but steps on the line. 4:32 remaining, 45-28.
I tell you, if you can get the ball to Hilliard and give her a little bit of room to run, she is so fast with the basketball. She's gotten herself in trouble twice tonight being so fast she forgot to stop and shoot it before she was under the basket.
Stryker looks to get it underneath. Shot is missed by Aubrey Clemens. It'll go off of a loco, and they'll get it underneath. If you're listening to the game, WQCT, note that the JV game that we are going to be having next on the Golden Bear Sports Network will not air on the radio, just on TV. So if you'd like to listen to that or watch that, go to bryansports.com, where we have all 8 games of this Holiday Classic.
Yeah, I tell you, Clemens for Stryker, Aubrey Clemens, a freshman, has just had some tough luck tonight. She has gotten the ball to the basket. She hasn't been able to finish, but you wouldn't be able to tell by watching her play that she's a freshman out there in this game with some juniors and upperclassmen. She fits right in. She's aggressive. She's athletic. She just had some bad breaks around the hoop.
Bum launches a 3 and buries it. It's now a 20-point lead with under 4 to go here for the Locos.
That's her second of the night, 4th overall for the Locos.
Here's Clemens again. Tries to get underneath. Uribe steps in front of it. Coach Bum wants him to get it over the court, over the timeline quickly. Kelsey Bum with it. Working against Clemens. They feed it underneath to Uribe. Uribe spin move, puts up a shot with the left hand, no good. Rebound will come down to Abby Oberlin. And then Uribe tries to steal it away. But
well, this game was 38-28 to start the quarter. Stryker needed to do some good things, and it's been a 10-0 run for the Locos here, a lot like the 9-0 run to start the 3rd quarter. They've had the answers when Stryker's been able to close the gap.
Gonna get a foul. Freilich had the basketball underneath. Number 5, Hilliard, will pick up foul number 4.
And she's been playing with 3 for a long time. She picked up her 3 in the first half, I think it was. She at least had 2 in the first quarter, so she's been doing a pretty good job of being disciplined, not getting herself that 3rd and 4th foul too quickly.
Long inbound. Montpelier's just everywhere. And knocked away again. Hilliard misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Bum. Cross courts it to Uribe's top of the key. Thought about a 3. Now to Hopper and McGee. Gonna get a out of bounds.
Just a little out of control. Hopper caught that and fired it before her teammate was ready. No need to be in a hurry. Coach Bum's telling her, you're up 20 here. Just relax a little bit.
Yep. Stryker, meanwhile, just looking to get something done on the offensive line. They haven't scored a point yet this half, or this quarter. Creighton with the basketball. Tries to feed underneath, gets it to Folk. Folk looks to drive, shoots up over Uribe, misses the shot. Freilich grabs the rebound, puts up the shot, and she's gonna head to the line for a Welling Construction free throw or 2. Foul will be on Kelsey Bum, that'll be her first. I tell you what, for as active as Kelsey Bum is, to have 1 foul at 2:24 remaining in the 4th quarter just shows what a good basketball player she is and how she knows the game.
It's smart, yep. Smart kid, knows how to play, knows where to be, and how to keep herself out of trouble. Just got stuck behind that time and knows she's got a lot to give in the 4th quarter. No reason to give him the easy bucket.
Yep. Both made by Stryker. Now they're able to steal it away.
Well, I think if you're Coach Roofer, I think you say, okay, well, we've shown that we can cause them some trouble with our press. Problem is you don't have a lot of bodies, so you can run 4 quarters of press at them, but maybe the next time they play, that's an angle she can come at early and throw some pressure early, try to get a lead, then mix and match back and forth with that zone.
How big is it? I mean, you've coached multiple sports at multiple levels. How big is it to play an opponent you're going to play later on when it counts in what is basically an exhibition game?
Yeah, you kind of get this preview. So many schools in our league do that. They play that non-league game and they have the league one later, and everybody scouts. But when you've seen them live in person against what exactly you want to do with them, that's invaluable information.
The Welling Construction free throw coming from Taylor Rethmel. Welling Construction, 3rd-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. That is good as well. 48-32 on the main stop scoreboard. Hey, it's Thirsty Thursday tonight, and every Thursday. Discounted drinks. Bum will bring it up.
And you talk about that now, both coaches will be, what are they going to do? What's Coach Bum's going to think about, all right, what did they do that was successful against us? What are we going to do that worked against them? And then it's just counter moves from there.
Rathmel picks up a foul for the Panthers. We're going to get a timeout as Uribe's is having a hard time finding anybody to inbound it to. It'll be a full timeout. And let's just talk about our upcoming schedule. Next game is Bryan Fairview JV. Landon and Dom will have that one for you. And then we have Bryan Fairview Varsity. And then tomorrow, we've got the two consolation games, well, the two JV games, consolation championship first, so 3 and 4-15. And then we've got the consolation for the varsity and then the championship game for the varsity. And,
full day tomorrow. That's the best part about this is just, we've talked about this, I think, every year we've done this. An opportunity for some local schools to not have to drive very far. It's awesome. Liberty Center can go to Sandusky, and they end up beating somebody by 21, and they're playing a D4 school. For us last weekend, at least with the QP Classic, we were able to go down to Lyman and play Notre Dame Academy, see a D1 school that challenged us. We didn't play very good, but I'd get right back on the floor the next day and play Lima Bath in the consolation game at Bath and handle them. We played such a good game in that second game. There's a team that we'll probably see in our district tournament, a team that's Division I. Another good opportunity for us. Same thing for these schools. You don't have to go very far. You're getting good competition. These two schools get a chance to see each other before they play each other for real in the league. So all a great experience for these kids.
Last year, Stryker got the best of the Locos in this tournament, 49-43 in the consolation game. Montpelier heading to the basket. Uribe hits the deck. We're going to get a block foul called.
A good aggressive move. Nice spin dribble there at the elbow.
Uribe is good.
Yeah, she's done a really nice job.
She leads the team with 13.3 points a game.
She makes this one, she can get right.
And she misses it. Announcer jinx.
Announcer jinx. We didn't even say she had to. We just said if she does.
48-32.
Chance for her here.
That one makes it. 17-point ball game.
And I really think, even being the leading scorer now, she's at, I think, 13 points on the night. She's been way more of a factor on the defense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She's blocked so many shots. She's deflected things. She's played kind of a Kaylee Thiel-esque kind of game here tonight for the Locos.
Yep. Stryker looking to move it around, trying to get a shot. Every time underneath. That time, Zoe Uribe will break it up, and that'll be a foul on her.
Well, she's saying my sister's done this all night long. It doesn't look that hard. I think I'll try it. And a little too much going through the offensive player to get away with that one.
Clemens inbounds to Creighton. Creighton looks to drive baseline, working on Kelsey Bum.
Great job by Bum using the baseline as an extra defender and got her trapped.
Yep. Nice shot over Uribe's Laura Light. Light with her first points of the evening. Minute to play here. Fourth quarter, 49-34.
Stryker's still playing good, aggressive man defense, stretching it way out to wherever Montpelier wants to be. Montpelier's trying to play open, just penetrating kick, and don't do that, don't turn it over.
There's a turnover. Aubrey Clemens will pick it up. She'll look to go baseline. Pass off to Lipe. They move it around, 3-ball in the air and blocked by Uribe. Oh my goodness. Anywhere close to the basketball, and she's got her nose for it.
Yeah, Montpelier's been really aggressive, and that's been a huge factor tonight, is how many balls they've got their hands on here, whether shots or passes. Been really active.
Shot missed by Lipe, but we got a foul. That'll be on Zoe Uribe's, foul number 3 for her.
Tough spot for the lefty to catch it, but you'd like to see either go up right away or use that right hand has a chance to avoid the shot blocker.
Light misses the first Welling Construction free throw. Next one's perfect though. 49-35, 26 seconds to play. Stryker not giving up, playing tight D.
Well, the one thing you do see here with Stryker is they don't have a JV team to rotate in, even down 14 late.
Right.
So the girls that are playing are getting a ton of minutes. You're going to play a bunch this year. They're only going to get better from this. There's no way around it.
Rathmel will pick up a foul with 8 seconds left. And since it's going to be foul number 5, that'll put Bum to the line. Bum makes the first one. 74% free throw shooter. Kind of what you'd like your point guard to do.
Absolutely. The person that's going to handle it when the pressure comes, it's nice to know you can put it on the line. Voigt for the Lady Bears.
Uribe comes down with it.
Big offensive rebound right there for the Locos. They can just dribble it out now.
Yep. And that'll do at the end of the ball game here as the main stop scoreboard shows 50-35 in favor of Montpelier. And a good game there for the Stryker Panthers, but Coach Bum's Montpelier Locos just too much to handle.
Yeah, and I think we saw that third and fourth quarter, the start of this quarter is kind of what we expected to see tonight. A slow start for Montpelier in the first half, but then able to really turn it on to start both quarters and create a nice gap for his team.
All right, Coach Bum is making his way up here. You want to just come up? And we're going to just let him have one of our headsets here. And we're going to make this change. There you go. All right, Coach Mike Bum joining us here. How
Chris,
you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Nice,
Thanks for covering this.
Nice win there.
Yeah, it was against a scrappy, young Stryker team. Kind of expanded the lead there in the second half. And really, there was not much more to it other than we just simply made shots. Got a little bit of a lead there, and that caused them to get out of their zone. And I thought that was advantageous for us, obviously, because I think we're a little bit better against man-to-man. So to get that cushion and maybe force them to come out and have to guard us, then we could use some of our athleticism when we got to the hole a little bit better.
Let's talk about the play of J.D. Uribe. She really is a force in there. Blocked a ton of shots today. Blocked three-pointers. Blocked two-pointers.
Yeah, well said. I thought she was fantastic, Chris. Offensively, defensively. I don't know how many rebounds she had, but it was a ton of them. And that's a credit to her because the last game we had played, she really struggled. She had like 5 points and was just not in her game. So came back like a champion today. Had a ton of points for us, ton of rebounds. Never left the floor. I like to get her out for a couple minutes a game. And the way the dynamics were, it just didn't happen. But she was outstanding tonight and handled the ball a little bit for us too.
Yeah. And good to see a team that you're going to see later on in the league when it really counts.
Always going to be a different story the second time around. And that's always a concern for us, that our team doesn't feel like this would be a win that we would be more comfortable with going to the second time. So what we'll do with that is, Stryker's going to get better, and they are. It's a good program. It's historically been a very good program. They've got a lot of youth playing right now, so that youth generally improves as the season goes on. And we also have them at their place this year, which that makes all the difference in the world. Everybody shoots better in their own gym. So there's a lot of reasons for us to be concerned the second time around when it does count. So we'll make sure our kids know that, and whether they're good enough to beat them the second time around remains to be seen.
All right, Coach. Well, we wish you the best of luck as you go to the tournament game tomorrow, or the finals.
Got the Golden Bears.'re not bad, are they?
They're pretty good.
That's kind of an understatement, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But they have to get past a pretty good Fairview team to face you guys later.
Yeah, right. Fairview and Bryan, both two really good basketball teams. Yeah, I misspoke there. Forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. Two really good, historically good basketball teams, and we'll have our work cut out for us. Regardless of who it is, and both of them are going to be tremendous challenges. But the good thing is on these, this is what I think prepares you for your conference schedule. You've got Brian, who's the NWA League front runner, Fairview, that could be them, who is the GMC front runner historically year in and year out, and has a chance this year as well. So playing those type of caliber teams, we don't see that in the BBC, and that's the whole purpose. So we're so happy that we could be a part of this, and appreciate you guys covering us.
All right, Coach Mike Bum, Montpelier Locos, going to take this timeout, come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
At Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, final score of this one, 50-35. I'm going to write that down because I will forget.
Because it's helpful.
That's right, that's right. Why don't we get some individual stats?
All right, we'll start on Stryker's side of the ledger there for the Lady Panthers. Going to go to the consolation game tomorrow against the loser of our last game tonight. Good night tonight from Abby Oberlin. She had 2 threes. She ended up with 10 points, the only player in double figures, and a lot of balance from there. 5 points for the freshman. Aubrey Clemens came in averaging 7. I liked what she looked like, especially as a freshman, really active. Did a great job tonight. And then 4 points out of Grace Froelich, 4 points from Reese Creighton, and 4 points from Taylor Rethmel. 3 each from Laura Leip and Allie Rufer, and then 2 points from Emma Falk. And I thought Emma Falk started the game really good. She came in leading scorer, averaging 9, but she just had those 2 points, 2 free throws for Coach Rufer's team and the Lady Panthers. The Locos did a good job. I think she was one that really kind of suffered from the size differential for Montpelier.
Absolutely.
On Montpelier's side, they were led by the junior Jada Uribe's, come in averaging 13.3, had 13 tonight. She made 12 threes on the season, had 2 more tonight. Really active on both ends of the floor, did a great job, 5 of 6 in the free throw line. Also got double digits from Kelsey Bum, just 3 at the half, but she had 7 in the second half, 2 threes from her, also 2 or 3 from the free throw line. 9 points from Lila Mahan off the bench, all 9 of those in the first half, but we talked about that at halftime. That was huge. That was something that kept Fairview, gave them their lead. She was the spark they needed in the first half. And then 5 points from Zoe Uribe, the sophomore sister of Jada, and then 4 points from Aaliyah Hilliard. The lefty was pretty good going to the basket tonight. 7 points from Mira McGee, who's really steady for the lone senior on the Loco team. 2 points for Madeline Hopper for 50 for the total for the Lady Locos.
All right, Locos win 50-35. Looking at the final stats here, 12 of 46 from the field for Stryker, 4 of 11 from 3, 10 of 14 free throws, 12 turnovers, 7 bench points for Montpelier, 16 of 42. 4 of 11 from 3, 11 of 14 from the line, 13 turnovers, 14 bench points. Going to take our final timeout, come back with this, much more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
At Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory.
One guy smacked him
What? Okay. I'll let you do it then. Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Want to thank our Stadium, Andrews and Low, Bryan Parks and Rec, Fackler Monument, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler and Brininger, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, Starks Plumbing and Heating. All right, we're going to step aside here. Final quick thought on that first game.
Well, I think it ended the way we expected it was going to, but Stryker, give them a lot of credit early on, put a ton of pressure on the Locos. There were no easy offensive possessions. The separation was 7-point game to start the half, I think, and then a 9-0 run to get things started in the third. 10-point game after Stryker was able to bank in that 3 to end the third quarter. Right, they got to 10 points, we're getting close, and then bang, 10-0 run for Montpelier to start that, and then there wasn't close at all after that. So, I think we saw what we thought we were going to see, but Stryker put up a heck of a good fight, saw some good energy out of them, and I think Coach Rufer's got some things moving forward that she'll be able to try when those two play each other in the regular season.
Absolutely. Want to thank our broadcast crew, our director, Tony Malanga, our cameras, Tristan Atkinson, Krista Bruner, and Gabby Malanga, our athletic department here at BHS, Nathan Keel and Teresa Kuzmal, Golden Bear Photography, Matt Neff and Stephanie Ponzak. Want to thank Nick Fraley back at WOSN and Rick Armentrout, our board op back at WQCT. Tonight's broadcast can be found on BryanSports.com or WOSN tomorrow at noon. WOSN can be found on Spectrum Channel 19 over the air 26.1. Coming up shortly is Bryan and Fairview in a JV semifinal. Don Malanga and Landon Bassett will have the call for you on BryanSports.com in moments. This broadcast is produced by the Golden Bear Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including description or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at the Golden Bear Sports Network with Bryan Arnold. I'm Chris Malanga. Again, your final score, 50-35. Have a great night, everybody.